The chamber door opens as Daenerys enters with their daughter Valara, both dressed in celebration attire. Valara runs excitedly to her father, while Daenerys watches with an amused smile.
Papa, look at my new dress. It has dragons and wolves on it.
In his dimly lit royal chambers, Jon Snow stands before a mirror, adjusting his formal attire with visible reluctance. The winter sun casts long shadows through the frosted windows as he fastens his cloak with the Targaryen Stark sigil.
Another year, another celebration. Some things never change.
Daenerys approaches Jon, adjusting his slightly crooked pin while giving him an understanding look. Valara watches her parents with fascination.
The realm needs to see its king celebrate with them, Jon, even if you'd rather be training in the yard.
The royal family walks through the decorated corridors toward the Great Hall. Servants bustle around, making final preparations for the celebration.
Will Aunt Sansa bring me presents from the north?
Tyrion Lannister meets them at the entrance of the Great Hall, already holding a goblet of wine and wearing a knowing smile.
Your graces, and my favorite princess. The guests are beginning to arrive and the wine is flowing freely.
The Great Hall buzzes with activity as nobles from across the Seven Kingdoms filter in. Jon watches from his position near the high table.
At least the people seem happy. That's what matters in the end.
A herald announces the arrival of Sansa Stark, Lady of Winterfell. The crowd parts as she enters with her northern entourage.
Brother, it warms my heart to see you on New Year's Eve, even if you look as serious as Father used to.
Valara breaks protocol to run to her Aunt Sansa, who kneels to embrace her niece. Jon's expression softens at the sight.
Aunt Sansa, did you bring me stories about the direwolves?
Daenerys moves through the crowd with grace, ensuring all guests feel welcome while keeping an eye on her family. Valara convinces some musicians to play a northern tune, performing a mix of northern and southern dance steps. Sansa and Daenerys observe the growing bond between father and daughter, sharing knowing glances about Jon's transformation.
It warms my heart to see him like this. He's come so far from the brooding Lord Commander.
Finally warming to the festivities, Jon descends from the high table to join his family among the celebrations. The royal family gathers together as the evening progresses, sharing quiet moments amid the celebration.
This is what we fought for, Jon. These moments of peace and joy.
The Great Hall sparkles with countless candles and golden decorations. Long tables laden with elaborate dishes stretch across the room. Jon Snow, now more relaxed, sits at the high table with Daenerys and the guests. Princess Valara bounces in her seat, pointing at the jugglers and fire eaters performing for the guests. Her infectious enthusiasm draws a genuine smile from Jon.
Father, look at the fire eaters. Can I learn to do that?
The hall fills with lively music as musicians strike up traditional songs. Nobles begin to dance, creating a joyous atmosphere.
Nothing brings people together quite like music and wine.
Valara tugs at Jon's sleeve, asking him to dance. Despite his usual reserve, he can't resist her pleading eyes.
Dance with me, Father, please.
Jon leads Valara in a simple dance, lifting her occasionally as she giggles with delight. The court watches their king's rare moment of pure joy. As evening approaches, guests move to the battlements for the fireworks display. Servants distribute warm drinks and blankets.
The best view in all of King's Landing awaits us, your graces.
The royal family takes their place at the central battlement. Valara sits on Jon's shoulders while Daenerys stands close beside them.
I can see the whole kingdom from here.
Brilliant explosions of red and gold light up the night sky, reflecting off the waters of Blackwater Bay. Valara gasps in wonder.
It's like dragons are painting the sky.
More fireworks fill the sky in complex patterns. Blues and greens join the red and gold, creating a spectacular show.
Even in Winterfell, we've never seen anything quite like this.
As the fireworks continue, Jon looks at his family, finally fully embracing the joy of the celebration and his role as father and king.
Some battles are worth losing, especially to such joy.
Daenerys observes the complete change in Jon's demeanor, seeing him fully present in the moment of celebration.
You finally found your peace, Jon Snow.
The fireworks display reaches its peak with a massive series of explosions filling the entire sky above King's Landing.
Now this is how you end a year and begin anew.
As the final fireworks fade, Jon brings Valara down from his shoulders, and the three of them stand in a close embrace.
This is the best New Year ever.
The night ends with the family still together, watching the last sparks fade from the sky, their hearts full of love and hope for the future.
This is the best New Year ever.